welcome to season 2 of the Gurt Poddy.
We're back.
We're back.
You know, I feel I'm giggling because I'm just so excited. I'm so happy that this is back. Like,
Finally. You know, I was just that those couple of months in the middle there, I was just sat on the floor eating quavers and just waiting for a chance to get back in front of the mic again.
I know, and dear listener, I was in the room with Jordan while he was doing that.
Yes.
It was awful. It was an awful sight.
Yes, just covered in quaver crumbs. Just absolutely caked in the stuff. Yeah.
Hey.
It works as like sort of discount talc though, so
It soaks up the biological kind of
and the desperation.
excrement. Yeah, nice. Okay, good. We're back, season 2. Big things. Jordan's unzipping.
I'm ready to go.
And there are a couple of big changes, actually.
Noticeable changes.
The most obvious one, if you're watching this now, is that you are.
Hi.
If you are watching this, so now we're going to wave at the camera.
Yep, listener, we're waving at the camera.
Hello there. That's right. We are branching out once more. We're doing a podcast / video podcast.
Yeah, you know, this is a brand new concept. No, I don't think anyone's ever done it before. So
I think that's a lie. I think it's been definitely done before, and we're just hopping off the bandwagon of other people's good ideas in the quest for fame and fortune and riches.
Ah, yes, the quest for fame and fortune and riches. I know it well. Let's get into it.
Yeah, fuck it. Jordan.
Yes, dear.
Have you had any Gurt troubles in the last amount of time?
Well, yes. The answer is yes. A Gurt trub has befallen me in the time since we finished the last poddy.
Oh, gosh.
I had to move my home address
Yes.
to a different address, which was difficult. That was a trub. And I'm still dealing with the fallout of that.
Fuck.
I.e., my shit being in boxes around the place.
Yeah.
And it's a trub that I face on a day-to-day basis. You know, you look one way, box. You look another way, box. You look in the bathroom, poo. So, you know, just can't move for the stuff. Boxes.
You can flush the poo.
I can flush the poo. Thank you.
You can't flush boxes.
Well,
You can try, but it would cause a minor bit of localized flooding in your bathroom.
hyper-local flooding.
Hyper-local flooding.
Unless I put the poo in the boxes and ship them off to my enemies or something, maybe.
You have enemies.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Does that make me one of them?
Well, I've got your address. So.
Fuck. Oh, shit. Well, I'm actually moving as well.
Oh, so you are?
Yeah.
So you are?
So actually, this is...
Do you want some boxes?
You know what, actually, mate, yeah, that'd be really useful, because I'm moving...
Do you want some poo?
No, I've got enough of that, thank you very much.
Oh, right. Yes, dear.
I recognise the trub. I sympathise with the trub, and I'm with you on the trub.
We live the trub.
Well, trust.
Trub.
Trub. I feel like I'm right at the start of this trub journey, and you're at the end of it.
I feel that.
And if we're visualising it as just like a long tunnel, imagine we're racehorses with blinkers on, and you're at the end of your journey. I'm about to start my journey, and I will join you, both emotionally and geographically in Western.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm quite fast though, so
you are quite fast
in terms of the racing metaphor.
You're fast.
I'm quite.
Have we ever
quite
raced
fast.
before?
You know what? In the 12 years that I've known you, I don't think we've ever raced. Do you want to race?
Not right now. Maybe when I've moved.
All right.
Then we're on an equal playing field.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
Well, we'll both be in the same geographical location.
I don't know if that's a prerequisite for racing.
Yeah, it is. Got to start at the same start line, otherwise
How
are you going to compare?
I thought you meant opposing racers had to live near each other.
You've lost me completely. But listen, I'm going to wrap this up now, and I'm going to say,
do so.
Unpack your boxes, flush your loos, stretch your legs. As soon as we wrapped on this episode, promenade, seafront,
big race.
It's
the big day. It's the big race. It's race day.
Can you hear that big lorry outside?
Yeah,
That's the
bunting.
Yeah.
Thank you, dear.
All right, mate.
I have some news.
Oh fuck.
I have some news.
Okay.
You will, if you are living in the UK and have been doing so since approximately whatever date it was that the last episode of the poddy came out, you will have noticed that we have been leaderless. There has been no leadership. We have been a country sans PM. And it's been chaos, hasn't it, Jack? It's been awful.
It's been chaos, and I'd like to pick up on that Son's PM point. That we want to clarify that is Son's Prime Minister, not we've been lacking afternoons.
Yes. If anything, the whole thing's just been one long afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah. They'll call it in the history books the long afternoon.
The long afternoon. The between poddy series gap is the long afternoon.
The long afternoon. Yes. So I'm glad to tell you though that the long afternoon is finally reaching its sunset.
Dusk is upon us, ladies and gents.
And a new PM shall rise.
Shabba! It's your boy!
Please welcome Prime Minister Jackanolt Stringgareth.
But, yeah, PM Jackanolt Stringbareth, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, Jack? PM Jack.
Hey, man. The sky. But.
Yes. You famously won your campaign. You based it solely around your incessant wit and incredible.
My wit's incessant. My narcissistic tendencies are fucking present.
And your rapping skills, yeah.
My rapping skills are like the moon. Crescent. Bit boom. Peasant.
What'd you call me?
Called you a peasant. The scum of the earth. I'm incessant that you're a peasant. Other words that rhyme with esant. Pheasant. Grr, grr.
Nice. Skiat. And
don't ever do that again.
I'm sorry. So, Brap, Prime Minister Jack, you're here. But Prime Minister Jack, there is an issue that we need to get to the bottom of, and we need to get to the bottom of it quite quickly because the long afternoon has taken its toll on the country.
The long afternoon is like I'm trapped on the sand dune, and there's a monsoon.
Dark Side of the Moon?
The Transformers film.
Yeah. Yes. The problem is that there's been some snow today, ladies and gentlemen. You would have seen on the day of recording this there has been some snow, and it's been tricky to get places. Prime Minister Jack, using your skills of wit and rhyme, how might you improve the safeguards around the disruption to transport during cold weather, extreme weather conditions?
So, you want to know my manifesto on how to deal with snow? Yeah. Step 1. Put loads of salt on the ground. Not table salt, rock salt. The kind of salt that they spread around all the time. They put on the ice. It's not nice when you fall over. Because of the ice, you break your bones, you break your phones, all because of the motherfucking snow. On the ground, it's wrecking lives. I'm catching fives on the street corner. There's a lady, she's old, She falls on her ass. She falls on her ass. She breaks her ass. Her ass is broke because of the snow. So I put down rock salt to prevent it from happening, thus creating a better level of health and safety across the town and the locality. And from that, because of the high health and safety measures, it minimalizes the risks of bad things happening, and therefore ensuring the Shabba rank.
Nice. I didn't take in anything you said. I was just lost in the music.
Now, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get some rock salt here, sprinkle it all over the ground, like, and then that way, no one is ever gonna fall over. And also, so it creates that, but also like snow don't like no rock salt. You know what I'm saying?
I know
so
what
basically,
you're saying.
you know, in these cold temperatures, like sub-zero, like freezing temperatures, when snow falls on the ground, like, it will freeze over like that. So not only will it be snowy, but it will be icy. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Icy.
Yeah.
Icy.
How are you spelling that?
I-E-C.
IEC.
Icy.
Sure.
So basically, the ground will be icy, but also if you put rock salt down, when the snow falls, it dissipates. You know what I'm saying? Because you know there's some sort of mad chemistry shit. I know. Ask Brian Cox. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
all that rock, or the salt will kind of dissolve the snow.
Thank you, Prime Minister Jack. All right.
Jordan,
Yes.
it's now on to the next segment of the poddy.
Yes.
This segment is the same segment as before, but now we've named it officially.
Oh.
It's time for us to open the Gurt glossary.
We went for different vibes there, didn't we?
Yeah,
A little bit.
and whatever they kind of, I like that kind of synergy of the juxtapose. So basically, the Gurt glossary is full of words, and actually, in the previous volume of this book that's over on our bookshelf over there,
Yes.
I'm just indicating to our visual audience that there is a bookcase over there. That's a lie. I'm pointing at the fridge.
Yes, so you are. I can't keep books in the fridge.
We can. Just be very cold.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, the Gurt glossary. And yes, in the previous volume, we had all the words that we made up last year, such as
Halfluber.
and the other ones. This year, we're going to make, for this series, we're going to make a brand new volume of our Gurt glossary. So, Jordan, what I'm going to ask you to do is make up a word in 3, 2, 1.
Sinkles.
Sinkles.
Yeah.
Okay, can you spell that for me, please?
S. I. N. K. L. E. S.
So, as it sounds.
Yes.
Good, okay. Sinkles.
Yes.
Okay, verb, noun, adjective.
Sinkles. It's a pluralized noun, so you can have a sinkle.
Of course, yes.
So sinkles is a collection of sinkles.
And what is a sinkle?
A sinkle is something that you get when you try not to breathe for an extended period of time. Now, this hasn't happened that many times in the history of the Earth, but there has been known to be instances where one might hold their breath for, let's say, 6 minutes. And spikes will form on their arse cheeks. Just one spike on each cheek. And they get longer as the minutes pass.
Are we talking like cocktail sticks?
I'm talking like death spikes. Like, I'm talking your classic.
Cocktail sticks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they get longer. And so what you'll see, if, for example, if I was to do it now, I'm not going to. Obviously, I don't want to risk getting sinkles. For matters will for reasons we'll get onto momentarily. You would see them just sort of gently, just sort of rise up as they attempt to keep their breath in. Now, sinkles. The appearance of sinkles can denote.
No, go on.
The appearance of sinkles can be a symptom of most STIs. It can point to the presence of those, but it can also just happen to anyone. But it's worth getting checked out if it happens to you. They don't go away. They don't go away. They don't go away.
So, what I'm inferring from that is that you have some previous action with sinkles.
Let's just say a friend of a friend had an incident
called Cordon Jottle.
Yeah.
Oh, Cordon.
Oh, Cordon.
Is
There used to be three of us.
In your Three Musketeer friendship. Okay. Of us two?
Yeah.
Oh. J and C.
Yeah. Which, and now that we said it, obviously you can hear that's obviously the natural way that the company would be called, and J&J just, now you know that.
Yeah, no, I
sound a bit odd.
Because I had the company emblem tattooed on my arse cheek, and I remember having to get laser surgery to remove the big C.
Yeah, well, the sinkles got rid of mine, so.
Yeah.
I mean, got rid of Gordon's. Sinkles.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Jordan.
That's all right. Anytime.
All right, mate.
Anytime. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the point in the episode where, if you were a previous listener to our podcast,
Hi.
Hi,
previous
yes.
listeners.
Hello, previous listeners. You will be expecting some crazy statistics to emerge at this moment.
Gurt stats.
Gurt stats. Well, what I'd like to say is, I didn't want to be the one to tell you this, but Gurt stats have sadly passed on. Yeah, Jack's still dealing with it quite intensely, as one might, you know.
The segment died of being too good quality.
Yeah. It's gone to make its fortune in LA. So we're just left here with a gap, a Gurt gap.
A Gurt gap.
What do you want to do with the Gurt gap, Jack?
How should we fill the Gurt gap?
I don't know, Jack. How should we fill the Gurt gap? Got any ideas?
I have an idea.
Yeah, go on.
Well, listener, I'm going to let you in, or viewer. Sorry, I'm going to let all of you in on a little insight to the goings on behind the scenes of Jack and Jordan, the 5-star rated sketch comedy duo. And there's a game that me and Jordan we invented it, didn't we?
I believe we did partake in the invention of it.
Yeah,
there may have been more minds present at the time.
But ours two were the ones that. What we're going to do it now, and there's a game, and it's called Simba. Just going to let that ruminate a second. Simba, and Simba, the game, is an imaginatory, improvised battle role-play game where, in the liminal space of our connected brains, there are two little stick figures, aren't they?
I don't know if I imagined mine as a stick figure.
Well, I do, and they are called Simba. Now, it was Simba. Yeah. Now, the game Simba works like this: we narrate, taking in turns, a battle between these two characters in our space of liminality. And the commands work like this. So, for example, I could say, Simba, throw. And Jordan's response may be...
Simba, land gracefully.
And that scene plays out like that until one of us dies. Now, the characters, that is, not us. Now, the way the battle usually goes is it goes on for a while, but when one of us gets bored, it will go Simba Simba nuke.
Yes.
So I think we're going to try and avoid the nuking.
For as long as we can. Really.
Which is kind of a comment on the wider world, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, so let's avoid the nuking.
Yeah, we have stuff to say on the poddy.
Yeah, we actually wrote a brand new sketch. We did it from the mud last week.
That's true.
And people enjoyed it because we were saying something.
We said something with our
comedy.
So never done before.
No, and I don't think we should get into a habit of doing to be honest.
No,
that's boring.
It's not good for the image, is it? Really?
Oh, social commentary. Anyway, Simba.
So.
Let's go. Simba. Sorry, I'll start again. Sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
No,
it's okay.
sorry, I'm just getting too overwhelmed at the moment. Simba lunge.
Simba double jump.
Simba double jump also.
Simba right hand strike in air.
Simba block with left hand.
Simba draw self-portrait on left hand.
Simba looks at self-portrait in wonder.
Simba open up legal action against illegal use of artistic property.
Simba go and spits in Simba's mouth.
Simba no likey.
Simba say likey.
Simba get in Peugeot 206 and drive to Slough.
Simba phase to Slough, waiting on M4.
Simba M16 from backseat.
Simba cry.
Simba minor pity.
Simba uses this distraction to get out M17.
Simba YouTube tutorial on how to disarm M17.
Simba shoots them all dead. That's the end of Simba.
Yeah.
Wow!
I can't believe you pulled the shoots them all dead card right at the end there. That really was a really swingy game.
Yeah.
It really could go either way in the middle there.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So that was Simba, and that was the Gurt Gap.
Yeah, you filled the Gurt Gap nicely there, Jack. Thanks for bringing that forward.
No worries. Well, next week.
Yes.
Or the next episode. Do you want to bring something to fill the Gurt Gap with?
I'd love to.
All right, do that.
I will.
And we look forward to seeing what you bring to the table.
Yeah, I'll fill it good.
Good.
That brings us to the that brings us to the
Oh, that was such a nice time. I don't want it to end.
Oh, unfortunately, Jack, all things must end, and sooner than you think.
Fuck.
For now, we've reached the end of episode 1 of season 2 of Jack and Jordan's Gurt Poddy, and now, of course, anyone knows that at the end of an episode of the Gurt Poddy, we must name the episode. And for this season, we've decided to shake things up a little bit, haven't we, Jack?
Once more, we get shaky with our content,
with our format.
And what we're going to do, we're going to our visual audience will be able to see this. Hello, visual audience.
I guess.
And hello, audio audience. By the way. We don't want to give anyone.
You've been here from the start, audio audience. These guys, they're just freeloaders. Yeah.
So what I'm going to do for naming of the episode, I'm just going to get out the improv typewriter.
Can I just bring it over this way?
Yeah,
so
sure.
I can reach it.
I'm just gonna. Thank you. All right, nice. So the way it's going to work is I'm going to start with a letter. I'm going to punch it into the typewriter.
Yeah.
Jordan will then put in another letter, and then I will put in another letter, and so on and so on and so forth, until we have the word which will name our episode.
I think that sounds fantastic. Let's
Thank
do
you.
it.
Okay, so I'm just going to get some A4 paper, parchment paper, that is, like from Harry Potter, and shove it in there, like.
Excellent.
Okay, and I'm going to start off this episode title with a letter O.
Okay. P.
I.
P.
Q.
U.
Thank you.
Yes.
R. I think that's enough.
Full stop. So, who was listening there? What was the name of the episode?
Opipquri?
Opipquri.
Listen, what we'll do, we'll go back through and we'll re-listen.
Yes. Don't listen to us. Just pay attention to what's written on the screen. And that's just a general note for the series, I think.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that about sums us up,
Yes.
I think. Anything we need to shout out at the end? We're going back on tour?
We're going back on tour, yes. April 21st till June 2nd. We will be on tour around the
got that in
southwest.
your brain, didn't you? What?
I know. It's not like I've been thinking about it non-stop for the past big chunk of time.
Oh, bless.
That's fine.
And I think what the plan is, we're gonna bap out a second episode, like straight away.
Jesus Christ.
So you can go and listen to the second episode or watch the second episode right now.
I just thought of a great idea that we should have done.
What?
We should have made it a 2-part episode and done some sort of cliffhanger.
Oh fuck!
Jack, I'm gonna kill you.
No, wait, no!
Can I tune in a minute to find out if I kill Jack. Bye.
You've been listening to Jack and Jordan's Gurt Poddy, featuring Jack Stringer, Jordan Cottle, and this microphone that we're talking into.
Like what you heard? Then go drop us a cheeky follow on all of our social media channels. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And also leave us a review on the relevant podcasting platform.
Want to check out our faces? Come see our live show,
A Sketch Show,
which is touring the Southwest right now.
All the tour dates can be found online. Use your brains, find them.